All right, hey guys, we're back with another stream. So if you've been following along, we are building Project Zima, which is a mobile UI for walletless DEX trading using account abstraction technology. So last stream, I think we got to the point where we got this search bar up, but it doesn't actually do anything yet. So what we want to do is be able to search for a particular token address. Let's say, for example, we want to get the 1-inch address. We wanted to paste in here. Ideally, it would pop up with a little card for, in this case, 1-inch. We'd be able to click into it and trade it, just like any of the tokens from our original list. So let's get into the code. So we had this component, this trade view here, where we're setting this search value, but we're not really doing anything with it yet. So let's do something with it. I think what we want to do here is maybe change this into not a string, but actually turn it into an address. And we want a default value, port address. Let's do that. And let's do empty address as a default. That way, this is, string, okay. Search handler takes in a address. All right, search handler. We're gonna have to change this into address. Okay. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's keep this as a let's actually keep this as string, and that way, if is address value, set search, so we can keep this a bit more generalized in the search component. Yeah, that looks good. Back to trade view rather. Set search value. If it is an address, then set it to the value. Otherwise, just set it to the empty address. There we go. All right. Now, what do we want here? Let's start getting, what fields do we need to populate a token card? We need address, name, symbol, and potentially a logo. We don't have a logo yet, but that's fine. We can skip that for now. Let's get the name. Okay, const data name, get name. No, use read name of search value. And the good thing about Wagmi, or the way that we've used it, rather, is this is only enabled if it's not an empty address. If it is, then we'll return undefined. Okay, that's fine. And we need data, token symbol. Let's call this token symbol, token name. Use read symbol, search value. We also want to make sure that a user can still enter any kind of address here, and it might be an address, but it might not be a Uniswap V2 token, Uniswap V2 compatible token address. So we want to make sure that there actually is a Uniswap V2 pair for this. So we also want to do this. let's go for pair address. Oops, data, pair address. Get pair. And the pair would be against width. So we would use our search value on the one hand. Do I actually want to make this a little bit more? Let me just refactor this. Search address. And name this set search address just to make this a little bit more explicit as a variable name. And we also want the width contract address as the other token, because we're doing a token pair here. So const chain ID equals process.env public next chain ID. Okay. We'll need contract addresses in here from our config. Contract addresses, chain ID, contracts with address. That should get us what we want. All right, nice, cool. What's going on here? Did I get something wrong here? Chain ID, we definitely have that. Let's ignore this for now. Let's figure out the other issue first. Local, we definitely have mixed public chain ID. Oh. Next. Public. That should do it. Yeah, all right, that fixes the issue. And what about user rename? That was okay. I don't know what happened there, but looks like it's fixed. All right. False alarm. Okay, so what do we want here now? So got let's wrap this. Oh no, it's already in this div. So let's do a condition here. If our search returned a pair address, right? Pair address, and it looks like we always get a pair address. So let's just make sure this is not is empty address. Actually, we'll leave this if statement here. Not is empty. Do we have his empty address imported already? Is empty. All right. And let's do some conditions here. So if we do have a pair address, then we want to display the Uniswap V2 token card with, let's see what fields we had. Address, search address, name equals token name, symbol, token symbol. We'll ignore the logo for now. We'll deal with that maybe later. What are we doing? What do we got here? Oh, okay. These might be undefined. Okay, so let's also make that check. And token name and token symbol. That should do it. If I could get this sorted. Close this bracket, that's what we need to do. There we go. So now in theory, if we searched up this 1-inch address, we should get something. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of styling, but we're getting what we want. Okay, let's see. Let's wrap this in a div. And we also probably want in here to, if it doesn't match, we'll say no search results found. Class name. Text subheader form. So that way we don't. Okay. So let's do a little bit of styling here. Flex call, item center, maybe give it a little bit of margin. How's that look? Okay, that's looking better. Whoops, let's enter in, let's get that 1-inch address again. Okay, beautiful. All right, we got it now, and yeah, we can click into it, and that's going to take us to our token. We haven't fleshed this out yet, but getting there. All right, let's fix this as well too. So we also want another, maybe another nested. It's a little bit messy, but yeah, it's all right. A little nested. Let's see if. What do we want? Is empty address. Okay, if is empty address, search address. All right, then just do nothing otherwise, because we don't want to return this no search results found thing every time. It's a little bit confusing. Whoops. Why don't you like that? More? No, just think I'm just missing some brackets somewhere. Which bracket am I missing? This is a bit messy. Search address, right? Okay, definitely something going on with the formatting. You know what? Let's just restart. Let's just retype this in all in. Can we go back? Okay. Oops. All right, back to a good state. So let's just. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you can actually do nested. Maybe that might give you a problem. I'm not sure if you can actually do nested conditionals like this. If that's the case, what can we do? Let's see. Yeah, you might not be able to do nesting. Let me just Google that real quick. Next.js nested conditional or nested what do you call it, ternary operator. Can we do that? Rather, JSX. go back to this later. Not really too keen on getting sidetracked with this. All right, well, at least we've got this working. So we've got our search bar working, and maybe what I'm thinking is I also want to put this into the main tokens page as well too, actually. Let's go here. I want to render this in as well. Let's try to do a search bar here. Search. And let's copy over some stuff from here. Search handler. Copy. This over. And then we need to import some stuff, so let's do that first. Address is address. Empty address. Missing anything else? Nice. All right, so we've got this popping up at the top together with, and I want to maybe is there a way that I can give this a little bit of breathing room? Let's put this, let's wrap this all in another div, shall we? Nested divs all the way. Search. And we want to give it, what were they called again? On search. On search. Search handler, and let's give it a placeholder also. Enter token address. See how that looks. There we go. All right, that looks good. Got a little bit of spacing here. And what do we want to do? We want to do something based on whether this is a value or not. Whether this is actually the same thing that we were doing here. What was our conditions? Not empty address, pair address, token name and symbol. Right, got it. Okay, let's get this. Okay. Let's get these. Contract addresses. We also need a chain ID. Use read symbol. Now, let's say if, what were our conditions? If not is empty address, pair, let's just copy paste this. Else. Okay. Keep this up here. And we wanted the search results, which is this. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oops, did not delete all of that. Else, return this. How's that look? I think I'm missing some commas here, but it's good. All right, let's see. So what's going to happen is if we let's grab this address again. If we do input an address, that should remove the entire tokens and just show us. Yep, there we go. Okay, it shows only the token that we're looking for. That's the behavior that we want. Now let's clean this up a little bit. Let's just use the same styling. Okay. And what happens if we, does this look okay? Let's try it again. Sorry, it was actually a div inside here. So, div here. Put the styling inside. There we go. Need to copy paste this again. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I see the little bit of margin there. But what happens if we have a token that is not a real token? Let's see. Okay, it just gives me that. Let's have a couple more here. Else if it is an empty address, and now this has informed me on how we should probably do the other. Not if it is empty pair address. And search address dot length greater than 0 if we are searching for something, then return no search results found. Let's also put it in this same div. But why is it starting off with this? Oh, is greater than search, and oh, instead of doing the length, let's check that it's not an empty address. Is empty address. Not is empty address. Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually, yeah, it is an empty address, right? No, sorry. No, that's what we want. Nope. Pair address is empty, which it would be if this address. So why are we getting stuck on this second one? I thought this should be an empty address. Search address. Just double check. Okay. I think I just needed to refresh. The logic seems correct to me. Let's try this. So get here. Okay, we got 1 inch, but what if we put in something else? No search results found, but if we made it empty, then we got something. All right, yeah, that looks correct to me. So I think let's try the same thing here. So let's just redo this. So if basically we want this, what do we want? If is empty address. Just copy paste this. I think we want all of this. So let's see what the logic look is. If this is not an empty address, then we return the card. No results found. Otherwise, just return only the search bar. Else, return just this. Does that look nice? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's just double check that this is doing what we're doing, what we want. So if we got our 1 inch address, let's enter that. All right, we got the token. If we enter a nonsense answer, got no results. If we got no answer, then you just get rid of that. All right, looking good. Cool, so we've got our search bar working. I think it's still a little bit basic. We could probably add in some more stuff later. Like for example, if you want to search by token name, if you wanted to search by like 1 inch here, for example, right? It would be great if we could get something to pop up here. I think the way to implement that would be to use like a database where we have all these names stored. I don't want to get into that now because it would be a little bit sidetracked, but we can explore this a bit later when we want to kind of improve the UX. But for now, search bar function looks to be working. We can add in something that is not a token on our list, and we'll be able to grab basically any value because we're just searching, we're just querying the blockchain for whether the token address we enter is actually a Uniswap V2 pair or not. So that's cool. This basically opens us up to using any Uniswap V2 pair rather than just the ones from our predefined list. Cool. There's still quite a lot to do, but we're slowly getting there. So if you guys like what I'm doing here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That'll let me know to keep doing more of these videos. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.